A big part of selling cars is selling performance. And automakers sell that performance by demonstrating it on racetracks all over the world. Even exotic names like Ferrari feel a need to strut their stuff for the record books from time to time. And as Lisa Barrow reports, when the prancing horse decides to stretch its legs, the rest of the herd can get left in the dust.
Ferrari 550 Maranello. Land speed record attempt. Production car. Technical Research Center. 7.5-mile oval, East Liberty, Ohio. October 12, 1998.
Ferrari means speed.
Ferrari's formidable challenge is to break the production car speed record in the 100 kilometers, 100 miles, and 1 hour categories previously set by a Corvette LTS. Of course, this attracted a lot of attention from the Italian media. Driving for the attempt are Duilio Truffaut, Italian racing veteran and director of Quattro Rotte Racing School.
Sì, no, questa cosa qui è un record mondiale, è la prima volta, sono anche molto contento.
Yes, it's the first time that I try to make a speed record attempt, and I'm very happy to do.
And Chubba Chetta, professional test driver and editor-in-chief of Car and Driver magazine.
Last summer, Carlo Fiorani, the Ferrari's public relations person in the United States, and I were discussing a bunch of new models and what we could do with them. And I'm not sure if it was his idea or my idea, but we started talking about setting some sort of speed record with the car. And before we knew it, we had the makings of a program, and we're out here today to finally get it done.
The event is officiated by SCCA Pro Racing.
We have a group of 4 people here. The technical administrator will review the safety aspects of the car and the engine size.
My role here is verifying that the 550 that they're using for the test is in fact a production 550. We're measuring the bore and stroke, verifying the engine size, just some basic simple checks. The way we were able to do it with the tools that I have, we don't need to take the engine apart.
And then we have some timing and scoring people also that will obviously do the initial timing and then convert timing to kilometers and so forth.
Well, of course, we fitted a roll cage for safety. We fitted a tire infrared sensor for the temperature of the tires, just to be so the drivers can know at every time the temperature of the tires. And we fitted the car with a refuel system, racing style.
Ferrari crew and technicians set up the pit just as if it were an official race. Tires are mounted and balanced, and pressures exactingly checked.
The tires we are using today are Pilot SX MX series. So this is the sporty high-performance tire from Michelin. So it's exactly the same kind of tire you can buy at the dealer.
Running at speeds well over 190 miles per hour, the drivers need to keep a clear head and steady hand.
We'll probably run within 2 or 3 feet of the guardrail around on the bankings.
One pit stop is made after a half hour of driving to change drivers, refuel, and change tires.
Well, I think if Ferrari breaks this record, it'll say a lot for the basic engineering and design of this car, because running for an hour flat out where you don't lift at all is just an incredibly severe test.
$191.
The hour is up, and it's time to bring the 550 in. Unofficially, it looks like Ferrari has broken the records.
Car ran great. Car ran like a train, no problems whatsoever with it.
It turns out the crew did have reason to celebrate. All 3 records were broken. The 100 kilometers at an average speed of 189 miles per hour, 100 miles at 190 miles per hour average, and 1 hour at an average 184 miles per hour.
I'm a good driver, but Ferrari is fantastic.
A final victory pose, and Ferrari goes down in history as the fastest production car in the world.